Are you and your family struggling to make ends meet here in 2023 as prices continue to soar, as your wage stays stagnant, or maybe you even lost your job? Well, I have good news for you. You might be able to save money by starving yourself. Take it from Wall Street Journal. To save money, maybe you should skip breakfast. That's a real article. A real solution to this madness we are currently living through. Starve yourself. Yes. Only in Clown World. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Zeducation, and welcome to another Clown World episode where we highlight the absurdity. Things like this. This is a real thing from a real publication, Wall Street Journal. Skip breakfast. Starve yourself to save money. That's their solution. I can't get over it. Anyways, here on this series, we highlight insanity like this in our mainstream media and in our culture. And as always, folks, if you cringe at this stuff, you lose. You need to get on board with this. You need to jump on the woke train, on the Clown World train. You need to start complying, okay? You need to accept all of this. So if you cringe, you lose. We're going to fire you from your job in the next couple days. If you are ready for today's game of You Cringe, You Lose, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now, on to today's game. If you cringe, you lose. Go. From TechCrunch, Mr. Beast's blindness video puts systemic ableism on display. Mr. Beast responded saying, "So you'd prefer we don't help people get life-changing surgery they want and they ask for?" That's ableism, Mr. Beast. Ableism. Yeah, don't help people. Don't do that, okay? Obviously. Can't make this up. This is a real article. This was a real narrative. Ableism. Stupid.
More than half the women in my cabinet, more than half the people in my cabinet, more than half the women in my administration are women.
More than half the women in my administration are women. Okay, all right. If you missed it too, hilariously, the press secretary said he was the best communicator in the White House. Where is he on this one? Where's his communication skills?
The president is the best communicator that we have in the White House.
Democrats push to amend Constitution so 16-year-olds can vote. Yes, while they continue to struggle in their schools on which bathroom they should use. This is like, it makes so much sense. It's so much sense. New government-funded food pyramid says Lucky Charms are healthier than steak. I'm going to go ahead and dispute that one. Yeah. Sugar is not good for you. They're promoting sugar cereals. Stop eating this crap. Woman who married herself is now divorcing herself after meeting someone else. Come on, man. Respect yourself. You're going to divorce yourself like that? How would yourself feel if you were in that situation? I hope that's real. I really do. This Portland cafe is selling a cup of coffee for $150. I don't care if it's the best tasting coffee in the world. I'm not paying $150. I gotta. Round of applause for that one. That's just fashion. Real life Zoolander. I think we said this in the last episode, last Thursday. In Clown World, we have Idiocracy and Zoolander both clashing, becoming real at the same time here in 2023. Look at that. That is fashion. Quick reminder that Fed members sold all their stocks at the very top in September 2021 due to, quote, ethical reasons. Nice little chart there for you. That's real. They did all, you guys, it's kind of unethical. We should sell all of our stocks at the very top of the all-time highs of the stock market. Can't even make it up. WTF. Lato's cheetah print panties, 82,000, and there's 81 bids on it. What are we doing? Why is this a thing, and who's spending this kind of money? This is... Oh, no, all hope is gone, folks. Getting out of the... Looks like we got a Tesla. Okay, what the hell are they doing? It's like a front trunk. Stop. Stop it. No, look at this guy. He's like, they're not being serious, are they? Please, please be joking. Please. Doesn't look like they are. German health minister says climate change is the root of health crisis. I see these. You just have to laugh at these at this point. You have to. From Gavin Newsom.
California is the true freedom state, protecting liberty from a rising tide of oppression taking root in state houses. Weakness masquerading as strength, small men in big offices. Freedom is who we are. Anyone from anywhere can accomplish anything here.
Have you seen your tax rates? Have you tried to run a business in downtown Sacramento with homeless people shooting up and puking and peeing outside of your business? I don't know if you can accomplish anything, Mr. Newsom. I don't think that's possible. I think you're delusional. Lizzo looks, quote, good as hell in an orange floral cape on the Grammys red carpet. What is that? Is that supposed to be a leaf pile? Is that a leaf pile reenactment? Looks good as hell. Look, if you're trying to be a leaf pile, that's a pretty spot on impression. So, if that's what you meant by good as hell. In 2022, the IRS went after the very poorest taxpayers. Despite $80 billion in new funding, the agency is living up to its reputation of harassing low-income taxpayers over the rich. That's a fact. If you earn less than like $80,000, you have an astronomically higher chance of getting audited versus somebody who has lots and lots of money and can afford a lot of lawyers. So that's why the IRS does that. This is statistically proven. High caliber bullet poked at one of the gates outside Ovidio Guzman's house in Jesus Maria, Sinaloa. Dude, I can't even look at this without laughing. Dude! How dare they, man? Look at that. Can climate labels on menus turn people off cheeseburgers? Researchers found that fast food menus with climate impact labels can shift people towards choices with lower greenhouse gas emissions. If I want the cheeseburger, I don't care what the menu says, I'm gonna eat the cheeseburger. I mean, the menu could say it's gonna kill you, but people are still gonna eat it. I'm still gonna eat it. If I want the cheeseburger, I'm gonna eat the cheeseburger. I don't care if there's greenhouse emissions. I don't care. I really don't. Dad legally changes gender to female in bid to gain custody of kids. This is the way. This is how it ends. You play into it. You take advantage of the current situation. I'm all for this. You can do this. You know what? You can do this. Fake meat companies promised to halt climate change, protect animals, and make people healthier while making billions. But they've turned out to be another food fad. Read the big take. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. People don't want to eat little compacted pieces of cardboard and insects? No, give it. People want the cheeseburger. It doesn't taste the same. What's wrong with eating people? Excuse me? All right, next on that one. Biden calls global warming bigger threat to humanity than nuclear war during New York City speech. You know, I'm going to go ahead and say that we're really close. I don't know if you pay attention to the news or not, but things are not good in the International Affairs Department. So I'm more worried about that right now. You know, I don't want to see an intercontinental ballistic missile in my backyard. I think that has a bigger chance of hurting us than this other thing that you guys like to push. World Economic Forum. The United States will soon make hate speech illegal, says EU Commissioner. Well, they've already implemented that in many other places, so I wouldn't be surprised if politicians here start pushing that. And they kind of already are. Speaking of Clown World, look at this. Doing it for the TikTok in Costco. Absolutely cringe. Imagine, you're just going to buy some of those delicious pre-made tacos, the quesadillas, and you got to walk past this. Puke. Biden admin expert claims obesity cannot be treated with exercise and good diets. Wow. Follow the experts. And little chart for you. You know, yeah, it's genetic for some people, but look at this. Why in the entire world does the United States have an astronomically higher rate? Is it our food? Is it our sedentary lifestyle? Is it our cancerous culture? All of the above? Is it the medications being jammed down our throats? I don't know. But to say that diet and exercise can't help? It's the White House. This is what they believe in now. 6 people were arrested after a peaceful protest over a proposed police training ground turned violent in Atlanta. And they have a picture of a car on fire. Mostly peaceful. Mostly peaceful. I want to make sure you get your words right there, ABC News. Mostly, but fiery. Mostly peaceful, but fiery. That's how they say it. It's, you know, spin it right. Oh, come on, man. Really? You got a Trump stamp? I hope you lost a bet. You know, I don't care if you support him or you don't like him. This is weird. I don't care what politician's name you got tramp stamped on you. That's weird. Dude, that is really, really weird. Seattle sues Hyundai and Kia over soaring car thefts. Is that their fault? Or is that your soft on crime, police can't do much to stop it policies? Clown World, right? Clown World. Doc suggests reducing anesthesia. Would you suffer to combat climate change? No. No, of course not. This is insane. Hey, why don't you stay awake for this? We're going to take your appendix out, and you're going to be awake for it because of, obviously, less emissions. No. China calls on U.S. to return spy balloon debris. Yeah, China, get bent. Get bent, China. Spain spends 258 million euros to build trains too big for its tunnels. 2 travel bosses fired over engineering blunder as project to replace commuter trains goes back to the drawing board. Bureaucracy at its finest. Mwah. I love it. I love it. Man, if I were in Spain, I'd be pissed. But hey, what's going to happen? Nothing. They're just going to take another 258 million euros and build some more trains. That's probably what they're going to do, because that's what happens. There's never repercussions for being inefficient or wasteful. Good example, though. Great example to teach your kids. Bill Gates claims his private jet habit not part of climate problem. Did this guy get bullied as a kid? I have to know that. Like, do we have his biography? Does it say that in his biography? Does he talk about that? Address that? There's no other explanation. 29-year-old woman charged for posing as teen to enroll at New Jersey high school. Dude, I kind of got to say, like, you know, you're reenacting that Drew Barrymore movie, Never Been Kissed. I hope she was undercover, you know, trying to find that kid. What is it, 21 Jump Street? You know, maybe she's just influenced by those movies. I don't know. An anti-capitalist financial planner explains how to make ethically sound investments. You know, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, as someone who likes to pay attention to the markets and manage money, don't ever hire an anti-capitalist financial planner. Don't trust that person. Do it yourself. There's a lot of great information out there. You have a better chance at doing well in your portfolio than trusting someone like this. Dozens of giant turbines at Scott's wind farm powered by diesel generators. Scottish Power admitted 71 of its windmills were hooked up to the fossil fuel supply after a fault developed with their power supply. Dude, there are countless videos of the, you know, like the electric car charging stations powered by diesel generators. You got roadside assistance diesel vehicles going out and helping recharge these vehicles. Like, it's the false virtue signaling. It's the, you know, feeling of self-importance. Like you're actually doing something like recycling. Only 5% of plastic actually gets recycled, even if you put it in your recycling bin. You're not doing anything. But hey, at least you feel good about it, right? Chinese spy balloons under Trump not discovered until after Biden took office. Hey, go figure. Yeah, just got to take their word for it. Got to take their word for it. Why eggs are cheaper than you think. And in this article, it says,
If you can't help cringing when you see the cashier ring up eggs that cost twice as much as they did a year ago, it might help to remember that however poor you feel, your ancestors would have taken one look at your grocery cart and declared you rich beyond their dreams.
Okay, so now we went from skip breakfast to save money to you don't realize how good you have it, okay? Okay? You don't realize how good you have it. This is the justification around our current situation. Hillary Clinton, it's time to ban cash to fight climate change. It's funny, man. Like, what is it, 10 years ago, if you talked about them wanting to implement a cashless society, you were labeled crazy, and now they're actually pushing for this? The GOP base is still resentful over the COVID response. No crap. No crap. And to clarify, I don't consider myself a Republican. Of course, not a Democrat. I'd say I'm definitely independent. I just want to get that out in the air. I think most of you know that already. That being said, I think a lot of people are resentful over the COVID response. You guys pushed this and you fired people and forced them to do things they didn't want to in the name of something that wasn't totally proven. You dismissed everyone's concerns over it. No kidding, people are resentful. No kidding. Megan Fox on manifesting Machine Gun Kelly at age 4. I made him. Yeah. Aren't they breaking up? I mean, that's probably why you're breaking up, honestly. A Yale economics professor has some ideas for how to deal with the burdens of Japan's rapidly aging society. The only solution, he said, is mass suicide of the elderly, including ritual disembowelment. I hope he's joking. I really do. You know, it's really weird, very weird how these insane ideas come from academia. Now, this is insane. This is inhumane. IRS introduces new service industry tip reporting program. Finally. You know, we're in this situation because all you servers out there, you're not reporting your tips. You got $50 in tips last night and you didn't claim it? Well, big old Uncle Sam's coming for you. Thank God, finally. Because it's the greedy servers that are, you know, we have this deficit of spending to tax revenue, of course.
What?
I'm just taking some pictures of this scratch.
Okay, yeah, okay, but we've not scratched it.
Look how close you are to my car. You must have scratched it.
What do you mean, look how close?
Look, it's ridiculous. You're so
okay,
close.
Look, but look,
Scratched my car.
look, I'm in the bay, yeah? You're not in your bay.
I don't care. You have scratched my car.
How have I scratched your car?
You must have done.
The car's not touching.
Yeah, but look how close you are. You must have scratched it as you were driving in. There's no way.
No, hold a minute.
You did. I'm sorry.
There's not a scratch in our car.
You probably scratched
If it's scratching yours,
scratched your wheel.
No way. Honestly, when I parked this car, there was no scratch on it.
She's a scam artist. Who's at fault here? I'm gonna go, she is. You're not in your parking space, lady. All right, you scratched it. Now you're trying to get a free insurance claim. Screw that. Australian mom denied heart transplant due to her COVID-19 vaccination status. Yeah, and again, this is in 2023. After everything we've learned over the last year and a half, this is still happening. And going back to that article, there's, you know, the GOP base is resentful. They're so resentful. I wonder why. Normal person? Extremists. I mean, I'm laughing, but I shouldn't be because this is the current 2023 situation. It is.
I am at Walmart. Everything is locked up now. Everything is locked up. My wife's. So he has to unlock it, then he has to put it in this box. Otherwise, he has to take it to a register, which I'm not done shopping yet, so I don't know which register he would take it to. So now I have to walk around with this box because of all the stupid-ass idiots that are stealing.
Where is this? People are like, that's not even a unknown fact. Like, the amount of thefts going on right now in retail stores is wild. And they claim that they've lost billions of dollars in theft in 2022 alone, which is probably true. But who is stealing wipes like that? Are they getting high off wipes? What are you stealing wipes for? I don't understand. That, like, the deodorant is now in cases? Only in Clown World. How would you do in today's video? Did you cringe at any of these examples? Because if you did, you lose. You haven't accepted your new reality yet. You haven't got on board the new woke Clown World train, all right? And you're gonna be fired from your job. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video, even though there's not much to like. Help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's video. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed. This is Zeducation.
The president is the best communicator that we have in the White House.
Idiots.